Hey everyone, thank you so much for waiting. I'm sorry I had to break down this thing into two parts of the recording. Anyway, just want to let you know that it just took a couple of seconds, not more than give and take 7 or 8 seconds for the application to calculate and create the schedules. You can see that once we are done, after creating schedules, there's an information pop up in the middle of the screen letting you know that well, the number of conflicts after the auto scheduling has done its work. So we have a grand total of 0, and there are a number of empty shifts remaining. That is 5. Now the reason why we have 5 empty shifts remaining is just due to the fact that the autofill schedule keeps in mind the conflicts, the rules that are based on the autofill and the account's generic settings. That is, what are the maximum overtime working hours? What are going to be the maximum weekly hours? Um, should employees, or what are going to be the monthly overtime hours? So these are the basic things that are actually taken into account. Once we're done with that, we will be given a prompt asking us to go ahead and discard the schedule or apply the schedule. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the schedule this time. Now, with that being said, the schedule is here. And did you notice that, as I mentioned in my previous video, there would be a strong possibility that one employee 6, may probably be given priority when it comes to some shifts, right? So we just had a quick look at it, and there we go. This is the one that I was looking for. So 2 slots have been filled. Why is that so? Why? Because Agent 6, I mean, this could have actually, Agent 4, we've got Agent 6. This slot could have had actually been filled out by anyone. Could be Agent 1, 2, and 3. Like as we can look over here, A3, A4, A5, 6, A1 and 2, A1 and 2, and so on. Why 4 and 6? There's no, any kind of break in the combination. It just looks like the same. But the reason is that when we had this condition set up as an open shift, so what the autofill schedule ruled it is that it also took into account uh, the prioritization rules that were set up in the account settings. Now, coming to the second part, we still have the autofill schedule feature with us for now. I'm going to go in and have a quick look at my schedule. So this is just a preview window telling me what's the current timeline, how many open shifts, how many open slots count, how many empty shifts do I have. I am going to this time use optimize on the existing schedule and see what difference does it make. These are the auto schedule rules that have been followed out with reference to the employee profiles and along with the basic settings. Now, what we're going to do is that we are going to skip the employee type and we will just use the CNIC owner. This time around, we're not going to give A6, or should I say employee 6, the priority. That gives me the total number of shifts that could be affected. No problem with that. Starting off with the auto schedule. Just give it some time. Well, right now it's actually taking some time just due to the fact that it's pre-calculating and fetching the data from the previous schedules and working out on the best possible outcomes that it could regarding the shifts that we have right now, starting off from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 10 a.m. to 6, and so on. And keeping in mind that we have a total of 5 shifts out of 15 that have been scheduled, or should I say, so I'm sorry, my bad, 5 shifts out of 15 that have not been scheduled. No employee has been assigned to these shifts as of now. And we can see that the results have been populated, but unfortunately, just to keep in mind that the number of that the autofill schedule feature makes sure that there are the least possible numbers of conflicts available. The number of empty shifts still right now are 5, and the number of conflicts after auto scheduling are still a grand total of 0. So what we're going to do is that we are going to go ahead and apply the schedule for now, making sure that we've got total number of 5 shifts that are empty, and the rest of the 10 shifts have been scheduled out. I hope that was helpful. If any questions, please feel free to reach me back.